Hello, my name is Nathalie. I am a registered nurse as well as a health and wellness coach and a young living wellness advocate. My husband Robert Conti and I have three amazing boys, Alec, Jordan, and Chris, and one beautiful girl. Her name is Natasha. We do like to spend our time between Phoenix, Arizona, and Toulouse, France, which is where my parents live. As you can tell by the accent, I'm not from here. I was born and raised in France, in the city of Tours, which is actually up north, closer to Paris. So I have been a nurse for about 10 years now, and I have worked in many areas of nursing, such as medical surgical, emergency room, psychiatry, progressive care, and even informatics. I've been super successful working as a nurse, but I have been feeling a strong pull to help people make small yet significant changes into their lifestyles that will have a lasting impact on their overall health. So there are actually two big reasons. The first reason is working as a nurse takes a toll on your body because of the physical demands of the profession. So I started feeling really exhausted all the time, from standing for long period of times, twisting, bending, reaching out, stretching, moving patients from one place to the next, or bathing them, putting clean clothes on them. All of that in 12 hours. It can really physically take a toll on your body. But also emotionally and mentally, I was starting to recognize the symptoms of compassion fatigue and burnout. With high level of census and low staff, it became really easy for me to feel exhausted all the time and emotionally drained. Now, the second reason is my son Chris. He's been suffering from massive digestive discomfort since birth, basically. And then as he grew older, he started having some asthma and sleep deprivation. So unconventionally, 2 years ago, in an attempt to take my family's health into my own hands, I began taking small steps, to incorporate changes into our lives, physical, emotional, and spiritual, even financial changes. So my journey kind of included incorporating things like yoga, running, more exercises, and even meditation into our lives. And all of these led for me to become a health and wellness coach. So as I made my own shifts with food, using no stimulants, only natural ingredients, I actually started noticing a big change inside my body. And it's actually kind of funny because my family thought I was crazy, that, this was a phase, it would actually phase out and, go back to its normal pace. But it didn't. And I'm kind of laughing now because they are seeing all the positive impacts that all those changes have had into our lives, and they're totally on board with us. So it's been a wonderful change. See, along the way, I recognized that a more integrated, holistic approach was necessary. Although my emotional exhaustion and physical exhaustion was guiding me, I was kind of a little scared to share all of those changes I was making with my friends and with everyone around me, because my world seemed the craziest the most. But when I look back now, I realized that I was experiencing the same universal common fears that most people have. And what I actually realized is when it comes to health and wellness, we know best. Our bodies tell us what we do need. Everything that we need to succeed is already inside of us. And we do have the tools, and that includes you. You may just have to develop the skills to get out there and share your message, share your experiences with the world. There are people out there that actually want to hear our message. They need to hear our message, but all they need to do is have someone to guide them through all of these. Now, my biggest passion as a nurse was to be able to help people, probably just like you. I became a nurse because I wanted to help others, really see all the freedom and potential that's out there. I love helping people, but the skills, people may not have been exposed to those yet. Those skills that can help you live your life to the fullest and make your dreams come true. So for me, in order to do that, I had to make a conscious choice. I had to let go of my thoughts and my fears that were living in my conscious mind on a daily basis. I really had to let that go and make a conscious choice, which I would call conscious leadership, and let that go and decide that the world is not going to dictate what I am going to do, what I am going to be. I am going to make that conscious choice to live my dreams and be wherever I want to be, to go wherever I want to go, whenever I want to go. We live in a society where we are taught, that we need to go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a degree, have this enormous amount of student loans, and then that we need to incorporate ourselves into the corporate world and start working and work like a 9-to-5 job or 7-to-7 jobs for most of us. But who dictates that to us? We are free to decide what we want to do, and that's what I call complete freedom. I crave freedom. I don't know about you, but I don't want anybody to tell me when to clock in and when to clock out. I want to be able to be my own boss. I want to be able to live my own life and decide when I'm going to get up, what I'm going to do today. If I don't want to work today, if I just want to go to France, get on the plane, so be it. I don't want anybody to tell me what to do. I don't want to have to set up an alarm clock anymore. I want to be able to spend that time with my family. I've spent 40 years, 10 of them becoming a nurse, working those long hours. I want to start getting my time back with my family. I want to spend the next 40 years with my family, not in a building helping people. I want to help people build their own lives and get that time back with their family and becoming, business owners and live their lives to the fullest, living their dreams. That is what I am aiming towards too. But now let me tell you this, I really enjoy nursing. I love helping others. But what I have really been missing all this time is time with my family. You can never get that time back ever, but you can move towards spending more time with them. Isn't it worth it? To me, it is worth it, and that's really creating true time freedom. Now, let me ask you those questions. What kind of life do you want to create? What kind of message do you want to share? And the most important question is, are you willing to do what is necessary to create that true time freedom? Because let me tell you, no one else can do it but you.